Wave.
I have a little bit of background in rugby because my strength coach, I had him from when I was like 10. So when I graduated high school, he played rugby. And so he would always talk about how like it's better than football, like American football. And
True.
like he was a big, strong dude. Like I was like, yeah, I would run away if you ran at me.
Hailey, do I have an opportunity for you for LA28? Okay. Big news. If you haven't heard yet, my new show, Power Hour, is almost here. Come hang with me in the gym for episode 1 this Thursday, August 20th. Even better, I'll be joined for our first episode by the official fourth Maher sister herself, Kylie Kelsey. You'll get an inside look at my workouts and you'll see just how strong Kylie Kelsey truly is. It's a little bit workout and a whole lot of hangout right here on the House of Maher YouTube channel. Starting August 20th. Hit that bell. Welcome back to House of Maher, a Wave original presented by Muscle Milk. Kick off your sneakers and help yourself to whatever is in the fridge. The Wi-Fi password is all caps, she_knows_ball. You should know we have a few house rules here.
Girls are magic.
Reading is hot.
And so are you. We just hit 50K YouTube subscribers. And if you would like to be one of those lucky ones, I want you to go onto YouTube, hit that subscribe button, okay? So then we can be 50,001 subscribers. And then if more of you do it, it will keep adding and adding.
And then if you get your friend and your friend gets their friend, then we'd all become
Yes,
subscribers.
and it's a pyramid scheme.
A pyramid scheme. A multi-level
Pyramid scheme.
subscriber scheme.
We're going to get WNBA star Hailey Van Lith in here in a bit, but let's get into group chat. Today's group chat is sponsored by Facebook. This summer, find more than what you're looking for on Facebook. I've actually been recently looking on Facebook on the marketplace. On the marketplace, yeah.
Oh.
New apartment, new opportunities.
New apartment, new opportunities. And I do like to find things that have been pre-loved.
You are kind of rejecting consumerism right now, aren't you?
I say I'm rejecting it, and then I just go buy more stuff.
She steps in an Adidas store.
Step in an Adidas store. Yes,
Excellent.
but I have genuinely been just seeing how much of consumers we are in this country. I've known this for a while, but one of my big things, why are there so many grocery stores everywhere? Within 2 blocks of each other, there's like the same sort of grocery store. And everything is so well done. There's so much produce. How much of that and all the prepared foods are actually being thrown out? Adriana, can you tell me?
A lot. And then a lot of them have certain rules against donating food because then it cuts into their profit margins and such. So much goes to waste. And there's also such a huge thing of the beauty of products that the apples need to be perfectly red and like, they can't be dented. And so even more goes to waste if you drop the apple and now you can't sell it. And they throw it out.
So I moved to this new apartment and I like want to fill my space, but I think I'm going to try to fill it with like quality products, whether it's pre-loved or just like new, really well done stuff. I'm at a cool place in life where I can afford that. So saw this TikTok recently where it's like, take your time and kind of curate your space, which is hard for me. You know, I'm trying to get it done, but I do want to like curate really cool pieces.
Be intentional about what you get.
Be intentional. And not just like buy to buy, like, oh, I need this, so let me just buy it quickly. Like genuinely look around, see which one I think is the best, works in the space so that I can have that piece for years.
I like that approach. And that's what I said when Ilona was moving in. I was like, we're not doing anything particle board. We're not doing anything cheap, quick, and easy. No, we want stuff that will last. Like something that Oma would buy. Don't tempt Oma. She will send you a giant wooden cabinet. You know what I mean? Like she wants you to have these pieces that like last, which like, I agree. Things aren't built to last anymore. So we have to keep buying more things. ACs break sooner than they ever did because then we can buy more of them and spend more money.
Huge one, sewing machines. All the sewing machines these days are shit.
Yeah,
whereas
true.
Oma's from 50 years ago, still kicking.
Dre, you are famously looking for hair tools on Facebook Marketplace at all times. What's happening, Queen?
So glad you asked for an update. I've somewhat secured a hair waiver.
Ooh.
Is she traveling right now? Yes. And then when she comes back, am I traveling? Yes.
Yes.
But she has agreed to hold it for me. And I was even like, hey, I understand if you got to sell it, I can check back in. But if you hold it, I would love it. So It's in the works.
Hell
That's
yeah.
so exciting. Congrats, Adriana. You did it.
Almost.
Liv, you scrolling on the marketplace?
No,
Or-
I can't go back in there right now. You
well,
know how I am.
Because you don't need anything right now.
I don't need anything right now, but also even though I do occasionally hit a scroll and then I get in a zone of like, I love it and I'm constantly checking in. I want to see what there else is and I'll keep checking back in and doing my thing because I love Facebook Marketplace. So I'm not there right now.
Know yourself. You know yourself, girl.
Know thyself. Yeah, exactly.
Proud of you.
Thank you. Ladies, we just got back from Flava Flav's She Weekend. Thoughts, feelings, vibes, women, sports?
I love women in sports.
Famously.
I've always said that. So that was a real joy to watch and celebrate all these wonderful athletes. It was in Vegas. That was my first time ever in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting city.
Yeah. Say more.
What really got me was all the slot machines. Of every place you enter, there is just hundreds of slot machines, and it's the same ones over and over. And I think what gets me is that the people are putting in so much money, losing so much money, when it's just a big iPad. So you know it's pre-programmed, and the only way that these casinos are keeping them if the house always wins.
Right.
So it just, Vegas feels like such a predatory city.
Interesting.
At least like the touristy part.
Yeah, and I think I've always kind of I've wanted to go to Vegas because I like the history of it and I love learning about like what it was. And I was talking to Dad about it, and Dad knows so much stuff about like the history of Vegas and how it's grown and why it grew the way it did. And you know, because Nevada used to be the only place that you could legally gamble, so that's where you would go. And now you can gamble anywhere, from your phone, from your toilet, from your whatever, and that's spooky as hell. They're not doing it the way God intended at the racetrack or in Vegas at the slot machines, you know? So I think it's so fascinating, but it was because I've always, you know, the Vegas of the past, things were cheaper to keep, but like good quality, you know, the buffets, the $1 foot-long hot dogs, all this fun Vegas-y stuff was cheap to keep you there and keep you gambling. So it was still like a fun thing to do. Whereas now, you can gamble anywhere, and everything there was so expensive, it threw me. I still had fun. I had a great old time. We were hanging with Amber Glenn, her sister. We were hanging with the women's hockey team, Flava Flav. I had a fabulous time. Vegas itself, I got to dig deeper into.
It was interesting being around all these people, these wonderful athletes, and just like you looking around and they look like normal people, but you just know that they have insane talents.
Yeah, they are like elite in every single way, and we're all just here vibing.
Actually, at one point I was sat next to Amber and I was looking at her and I was like, and she can twist in the air and land.
Yeah. And she can go fully backwards like that on the ice. On the ice. Who among us can't?
Drea, you recently, did you hit your 10-minute mile?
I did.
Didn't you do, were you like, what was the vibe? Weren't you a little bit sad that weekend? Did that fuel you? Tell me how you got it.
Yeah, was it maybe I didn't go into it with the most like healthy mental thing. It was almost of like, it was like almost a penance of like, this is going to suck, so I should do it today. I was actually, so I went down to the park and I was maybe just planning on doing a regular jog. And then I was like, no, let me do it. But I was listening to Lizzie McAlpine. And so I had to sit on a bench and I was like, I got to change the tune. I got to get my energy up. And then my headphone died. So
damn.
I was aware of my surroundings. Hey. And I did it. It sucked. But I got to a point, I was at like 9.9, you know when it tells you that? Or I was like 0.90, sorry. I was at point like 90 of my run. And I was looking at the clock, but like my brain wasn't working all the way, that I thought I still had so much longer to go. But I had like 40 seconds left that I was like, well, no way I can do this. So at the end, I did have to really sprint because I was like, wait, no, I can make this. I can, hey.
What was your time? What did you get?
I got a 9:50.
Wow. Okay, speedy.
Trey. And did you do your like start on the hill to the flat to the downhill?
Yes. Yep. And I went really fast at the beginning.
I can't even I can't even when you say that to me.
Yeah, we did get some comments of being like, it's really irritating me that like she's not listening to her professional athlete sister.
Thank you. And thank you to whoever commented that, because it also really irritates me as well.
I did take some of your advice. I did my temper runs. I did this and that. But then I also just need to go my own way.
But for the one thing that matters, you're not.
Which is what?
How to take a PR.
Oh, no, because again.
So actually, might not even consider this your PR.
No, again, this is my mile.
Okay, fine.
I set the course.
Fine.
So I'm really glad to have done that. And then I got to go into my journal and check it off. So that's a goal that I did for the year.
Hell yeah.
Proud of
Done.
you, Dre.
Thank
so
you.
A 9-minute miles next. Let's go.
No.
You totally could.
You could.
Yeah, I think I could. Do I want to? No. I'm okay.
Whatever.
Our fourth Marcher today is the only player in NCAA history, man or woman, to reach the Elite Eight with 3 different teams. She's a first-round WNBA draft pick, and she was named the 2024 3x3 or 3x3 Female Athlete of the Year. She's known for her killer style, unbeatable work ethic, and for being one of the toughest dogs on the court. Welcome to the family, Hailey Van Lith.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Is it 3x3, or is it 3v basketball? What?
Okay. Honestly, that's funny that you bring it up, because when I first started playing, they would like get mad at me because like in America, we usually call it 3-on-3 and like the X we say on, but apparently overseas, they call it 3x3.
What?
And they kept like correcting me, and every time in every interview, I'd be like 3-on-3. They'd be like, it's 3x3, 3x3. And I was like, okay, I got you.
Okay.
They take it serious.
So it's an X. 3x3.
Yes.
Huh.
They take
You're
it
Third
American.
option.
Yeah.
Say
So,
on.
None
Say
of
on.
the above.
Well, when we were playing basketball, I think now that you said it, yeah, we would say 3-on-3 in America. Let's play some 3-on-3.
Yes.
But now I'm going to be like, guys, should we play 3x3 or what?
3x3. If you say 3x3, FIBA will love you. Like, FIBA will be all over it.
That's how they know you're legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of my lore is that I watched you play at the Paris Olympics. I got to go to a 3-on-3 match with Ilona's agent Rianne, who also reps D'Erica, and so I watched you play.
Oh, really?
Awesome.
That's awesome. What game was it?
I feel like it was your bronze medal match. It was late. We just come off of Ilona's medal. We were still in Paris living it up, so I didn't know what day it was, but I think it was one of like your last ones. What a sick court that was. And there was so much else going on around it there.
Yeah, the fun part about I'm going to just say 3-on-3. We're keeping it American today. We're going American style. The funnest part about 3-on-3 is it's so casual. Like, they play music the whole time. Like, you're in this, like, stadium miniature stadium where fans are just, like, staring right down on you. Like, it's totally different vibe. Like, it's a party, really. Like, the fans are all partying.
It was like a Greek amphitheater.
Yes.
I felt like I was in like ancient times and I was being entertained. Like, we were so steep above you. It was awesome.
Yes, especially in those like European countries, the vibe gives like warriors, like gladiators coming out. We're about to fight type thing.
And then you guys just look so cool out there.
So, Hailey, I play traditional rugby is 15s rugby, but I play 7s rugby, which is 7v7. So it's kind of like our form of 3x3, 3-on-3. I don't know what to say anymore. 3-on-3. Do you like one or the other better, or is 3-on-3 just kind of like a fun thing to do, like with the homies sometimes when you go play at the Olympics?
I mean, to be honest, 3-on-3 is more like European. There's not really like a league or anything structured like in the US for it. It's more of like something, the only time I really played growing up was just like randomly on the street. Like there's no like teams here. That's starting to grow, but at least when I was growing up, that wasn't a thing. So my like true love is 5-on-5, like classic 12-man rosters. But 3-on-3 is just fun. It's kind of like your situationship vibe where like you enjoy it when you have it, but like it's not a long-term thing. But it's just completely different, and it's the most fun. So, but 5-on-5 is my first love for sure.
And you won a World Cup in 2023 for 3x3 on 3.
Yes.
Pick any of the options. I won't judge you.
Yeah, you guys, we need to get it together.
I feel like there are so many protein options recently, and it can get a little overwhelming.
And sometimes it's hard to tell if you're actually getting more protein than normal. It shouldn't be this confusing, but here we are. Getting your protein in shouldn't be complicated or stressful. Muscle Milk has a great tasting new formula that's perfect for anyone on the go, and we 100% fall into that category.
As we are on the go.
We're on the freaking go. Where have you taken it recently?
Took it to the airport before security.
You do like to take yours on the go to the airport. You take them before podcasting too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a after a gym. We all know that. I take one in the gym. It's my little treat after I get done a workout. It's after my training runs because I typically have to like squeeze those in the morning before it gets too hot. But that means I'm like butting up against my next activity of the day. So I got to like get some protein in to keep myself going. You can get 26 to 42 grams of high quality protein from real ultra filtered milk. It's an easy way to get protein to help support healthy muscles with fewer ingredients than the last formula.
It's made with no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or added colors. And it comes in 4 different yummy flavors: chocolate, vanilla cream, cookies and cream, and strawberries and cream. I'm partial to vanilla.
Muscle Milk's new formula is high-quality protein that's ideal for supporting healthy muscles with fewer ingredients. And it's perfect for any time, anywhere. Try the new great-tasting Muscle Milk today. Available in stores nationwide. Muscle Milk. Protein for all.
In case you didn't know, House of Maher is on Facebook.
This is true, and you can catch all of our highlights through Reels or even full eps on the page. I love seeing our community grow on there and getting a chance to feel connected to our fans.
And honestly, it's such a fun way for us to share more of these little moments with you guys, like sharing what we do even outside of the show that we love so much.
100%. Whether you want a quick laugh, a favorite clip, or you're ready to dive into a full episode, it's all right there. And it makes it feel like we get to keep the conversation going even after the episode ends. Facebook has always been great for group chats. We are pros at that. We have a Facebook group chat with our family, the Big Five. The Big Five, there's 5 of us. That's 3 daughters, mom and dad. And then we have another one which has our aunt, uncle, and Oma in it called Travel Updates, where we just send in, landed in LA, so that they know.
So if you haven't joined us over there yet, come hang with us on Facebook. Who knows what else you'll find.
Catch you in the comments on the Reels, all while sharing the best moments. This summer, find more than what you're looking for on Facebook. Well, Hailey, there is so much tea to spill today. We want to get into Tea Time, sponsored by the new great tasting Muscle Milk. One thing that I think you stand out with is your style. Like, you guys do tunnel fits and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I see that you have a stylist, but are you also so into that process of creating and kind of blending in the fusion you have of like the feminine with the masculine style? It's really, I think, something that a lot of people are trying to do, but you are doing it so well.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that's what I honestly enjoy most about fashion and styling is that I can, like, I call it like channeling. I like to channel energies, and like I can channel more feminine or more masculine or like cater to whatever I'm feeling. But I do have a stylist. Her name is Ella. She's the best. We're like little twins. I found someone that's just exactly like me. But honestly, at first I relied a lot on her because I didn't know how much it took to like put a tunnel fit together. I guess like it's really like a production sometimes. And now that I'm in my second year, this year I've done a lot of my own looks actually. It's heavy on the collaboration. Like she'll send me ideas and then I'll kind of play around with different pieces, or if I want to change up a certain pattern, or if I really want to incorporate a certain color, I'll kind of play around with that on my own, and then we like refine at the end together. But it's been pretty collaborative this year, and I love putting my own spin and taste on it. Like I never want to feel like someone's like Barbie doll. Like I love to have my own influence. I honestly don't know though if I would ever be like a style. Like when I'm done playing basketball, if I would ever be someone else's stylist. It's kind of just something I love to do for me, but who knows? That could change.
It's so interesting to me with female athletes, like what we do on the court, on the pitch is great, but it's also now we have to do so much more outside the court. Like you guys almost, even if you don't want to, you have to show up in a tunnel fit because that's how you're going to get people to notice, gonna get the pictures taken, because then that will build your brand as well.
Yeah, it's like having two jobs. Like I could just be the athlete, but like to really maximize like your moment and how much you can explore, how many industries you could try to get into, like you really have to do all the things. And like you said, some games I do not want to put a fit on, like at all. Like I have no interest. I know we're going to fly somewhere right after the game, so I'm going to have to change and like plan, but it's like, it's a part of the business at this point. Like either I participate and capitalize on it, or I'm like leaving opportunities and money on the table if I don't. So it's a tough choice.
Now, you're from Washington, right?
Yes.
How are you liking New England?
Ooh. Gotta
silence.
I mean, all I can say is I am a West Coast girl, like at my core, in my heart. Like I love the West Coast. It's not like, I think I struggle with the East Coast a little bit, and like New England is like a very blunt, strong version of the East Coast. So it has its moments where I'm like, oh, this is nice. Like I literally just spent All-Star break up in Montauk and I loved it. It was great. But I don't know. I think I'm a West Coast girl. Like I think I'm going to end up in California one day. Well, like we can be neighbors in San Diego.
And like we're from New England, we're Vermont baddies ourselves, but like I guess we can be mean. We are quite blunt, but now we're California girls. Like we're pretty much.
So do I need
here,
to try Vermont? Is that where it's at?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe in like 20, 30 years.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
You're feeling a little young. I think
Yeah.
you're going to go there. Yeah, you might be on the younger side. I think it's going to be a great place to retire.
Okay.
As long as you hire someone to shovel your snow.
I love nature. Like I love the nature vibes. Like I want to be in nature, and that's what I love about Washington. So I think Vermont is that type of vibe, right? It's very beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We have more cows than people, famously.
Love it.
So you'll be all set up there.
Love it.
What does a typical day look like for you right now?
In season, it's a lot of travel. Like yesterday we played in DC and we flew overnight, and now I'm in Chicago. And we landed at like 2 a.m. and we'll have like practice and walkthrough later today. But depending on if it's a game day or a practice day, we do a lot of stuff in the mornings. I am a routine person. I like to keep my routine, whether like practice in the morning or it's the game at night. Like I'm getting up at the same time. I've found like 6 a.m. is where even though it sounds a little bit intimidating, honestly, I've grown to love it. And it puts me in the best mood, surprisingly. Like getting up at 6, I'm in a great mood for the rest of the day. But I like to get up early, and I prefer to get my workouts in and get my work done in the morning. And then I kind of have the rest of the day to do something off the court, or like go on a walk, or go to the grocery store, or take the 3 hours it takes to plan my meal for that day. Like whatever that is. That's kind of the schedule. Game days are obviously a different beast, but like on the day to day, that's kind of been my flow this year.
So you kind of take the trade-off of like maybe a little bit less sleep than you could have gotten over the like not being sure about the uniformity of your day being lost. You prefer the discomfort of zero sleep over no rhythm.
Honestly, yes, because I'm okay with napping too, which funny story, when I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to take naps. So I had like this nap trauma until I got to college, where I was like, I will not take a nap. Like I was not allowed to. It was very taboo. And now I'm like, I could take a nap every day for anywhere from 20 minutes to 2 hours. Like you never know. So I've made a very big transition there, and I'm a big nap girl now. Like I'll take the 5 hours of sleep if I have to keep my routine, because I'll also make time later in the day to like take a 30-minute nap or so.
That's one of my favorite questions is, are you from a sleep supportive family? Like, you know, is a nap looked on funny? Is sleeping in late not a good thing in your eyes? Like, we're kind of like sleeping in. We all kind of like maybe look at you sideways a little bit, like depending on how late you go. But I think we're kind of nap friendly. Would you guys say?
I'd say we're nap friendly, but we're not sleep supportive. Like, if you sleep in, our dad is very much like, well, I've already been on a bike ride. I visited my mother. I've done this and I've done that. You're like, okay.
The dad guilt tripping, I think, is like a universal experience. Like, I think everybody goes through that.
100%.
I'm not a napper. No. I feel like I never wake up from a nap feeling good. Yeah. I never feel refreshed when I wake up.
You're just not napping the right time.
That's valid.
I mastered this like 15-minute nap thing. Like, my body, I'll feel exhausted come 3 or 4 p.m. Like, that is the plight of a woman. And I will lay down and my body will literally like touch into sleep. And then I'll come back up and out of it. And it's like a power nap and I'm ready to go again. I don't know how I mastered it, but I just feel better than other people for my mastering of naps. So.
You're better than us. Hailey, I want to talk to you about the WNBA. I find it so interesting. There's I think 15 teams now. They're adding a few. It seems so crazy to me. Like, I feel like every year new amazing players are coming out. Like, in this draft season, we had AZ Fudd and Lauren Betts. How can the WNBA and all of you guys like keep up with that when there's so much new talent constantly coming through and only 15 teams for all these amazing players to go to?
Yeah, I mean, that's why like all the expansion proposals and teams has been so big the last couple of years, is because like the rate at which players are coming in is far exceeding the rate at which players are retiring. So like, that's the problem that we're kind of running into, is like roster spots and money and team availability is so hard to come by. But we have like, the Valkyries kind of started it. They showed that, you know, that these teams are a good investment and they're worth these owners investing into and, you know, bringing to the table. And so we haven't had any issue with getting expansion teams to like come to the table, but then it falls back onto like the organization of our league and like, can we support growth at this rate? Like with our organization as a whole. And I think, you know, it's been good so far, but honestly, expansion is so needed because we have so much talent like coming in. And even there's players now that are like on the fringe and didn't make it, but are so talented. It's just like we have to wait till there's room. Like there's no room. And so you hate to see it, but that happens a lot in the WNBA, and the talent is going to come. Like, it's with any sport, you know, over time, more people start playing it and there's more girls. Like, the amount of the girls that play basketball at a high level now is like unprecedented. So, it's not going to slow down, and I'm excited for the expansion to keep happening. And I think it'll be good. Obviously there'll be like bumps in the road that we have to learn through, but like, we have to keep growing. There's no other option.
How many are on a team? So you say a 12-man roster, but like in rugby, we train with about 22 girls, but like 12 will go to a tournament.
Yeah. So actually with the new CBA, which is kind of like the scenario I'm in, there's mandatory 12 roster spots, and then there's 2 developmental positions. So it's like a total of 14 people, but 12 are considered roster and 2 are considered developmental. And there's like there's a unique contract to the developmental role. Like, you can still play in games, but it's limited, and like your contract structure is different. But like, really, we carry 14 now, which before this new CBA, some teams would carry 11 or like 10. And like, they didn't even have to carry 12, and there weren't developmental. So, in the case of like for rugby, where you train with more people and only keep like in practice, you only have those 12 or those 14. Some teams don't have developmental players or they only have one. So there's anywhere from like 12 to 14 people with a team right now. But like you don't have like practice players in a sense. So you get very, very acquainted with one another.
Okay, pause. You both know the drill by now. What's the latest thing you started listening to and immediately got way too invested in?
I recently got back into NPR Up First.
See, that's exactly why I've been reaching for my JBL Live headphones lately. When I'm listening to something that's actually good, I want to hear every little detail.
Because once I'm in, I'm in.
And if something ends on a cliffhanger, my whole day is suddenly about it.
She's locked in. If you love getting completely pulled into an audiobook or podcast, the JBL Live headphones are such a good pick because they have that bold, unfiltered sound.
And the True Adaptive Noise Cancellation 2.0 is so amazing because it makes real-time adjustments, so I can decide just how checked out from the chaos I want to be. They're perfect for zipping around the city or just doing chores in my apartment. And the up to 80-hour battery life is kind of insane. Perfect for how much I've been traveling. I do not need my battery giving out right when the story starts heating up. That would suck. Whether you're listening on a flight or on your commute or just trying to have a little moment to yourself, they make everything feel way more immersive.
So if you're ready to hear every story the way it was meant to sound, throw on a pair of JBL Live headphones and lead into your own original sound.
With a range of colors to match your vibe, find your pair at jbl.com.
I feel like I'm always super dehydrated after a workout, like I need more than just water.
Dre, trust that I know exactly what you're saying. That's why I always carried Liquid IV with me in every bag. Just one stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water is more hydrating than water alone. Perfect for after a nice workout. I'm going with a little ring pop sugar-free cherry today. Ooh. Yeah. I'm serious about every last drop, okay?
You ever lick the inside of a package?
No.
Oh.
Have you? Freak. It's fresh.
I love how easy it is to use. You can literally take it anywhere for some on-the-go hydration.
Liquid IV also has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, plus 8 vitamins and nutrients, all in one single stick. And you know it's legit because Liquid IV is backed by a scientific advisory board. Real experts, real science.
And there are so many refreshing flavors. I'm a huge fan of the firecracker flavor.
If you need simple, efficient, and tasty hydration, make sure to grab a Liquid IV stick while you're on the go this summer or sweating it out at the gym.
Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first purchase with code 2026HOM at checkout. That's 20% off your first purchase with code 2026HOM at liquidiv.com.
Do you know what accessory really elevates a good fit? A bold lip. Not wrong.
A middle part.
Not what I was thinking of, but it's sunglasses. A good pair will simply pull a whole look together. Even at night? Even at night.
It's cooler at
Anytime.
night. Okay, I'm on board, but I hate when my sunglasses get tangled in my hair.
Well, it's time for you to meet Shady Rays tangle-free sunglasses. Shady Rays is designed with smooth, no-snag nose pieces that will glide through your hair.
They're lightweight, polarized, and cute enough to wear to literally anything, from running errands in New York to a glam photo shoot.
Over 300,000 people have rated Shady Rays 5 stars because when something actually works, people talk about it. And if your sunglasses end up lost in the sand or accidentally sat on, Shady Rays has lost and broken protection. So if life gets a little messy, they've got you covered.
So if you're ready to up your sunglasses game, we got you, girl. We've teamed up with Shady Rays to bring you an exclusive offer. Go to shadyrays.com and use code HOM for 50% off 2 or more pairs of polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people.
I missed in college, not that this would ever happen for me, but like NIL was so big and you were one of the leaders of it as well. What was that like to be kind of still so young? I mean, when I think of myself as a college kid, like making mistakes, going to parties, how was it to be young and have eyes on you, like judging every move when you transferred and all that? Does that like affect you? Does that make you kind of go inside yourself, or are you like cautious of everything around you?
Definitely, the answer is yes. Like you become very self-conscious and very self-aware very fast. I think especially like being a girl, it's a different experience because the opinions morph into things that have nothing to do with basketball or your sport in a way, which like I think is unique to the female athletes. But really for me, I like my hoop mixtapes started blowing up when I was like 14. So one day I went to, he's a ex NBA player from Seattle, Jamal Crawford. He invited me to his boys camp And I think I was like going into my freshman year of high school. And my like mixtape of when I was playing like runs with them went viral, and I gained like 200,000 followers in like overnight. And I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? I was showing my parents, I was freaking out. Like and this was like, I had just gone to Instagram too. Like I was new to Instagram, didn't know any of this. And then I think I went through the comments for the first time of that video, and I just started bawling my eyes out. Like all the mean comments, like it was definitely a traumatic experience that I remember to this day. And my mom like snatched my phone and was like, if you want to keep reading these, like we will delete your Instagram. And I got the rules set on me right away. But as you know, like being in the spotlight and a public figure is really hard, especially growing up through it at a young age, where you're very susceptible to like other people's perceptions of you, and you don't even really know who you are, or like there's not strong self-identity yet. It's been really a hard journey for me, but I think I'm like starting to get to the other side, where I went through a phase where I did like completely shut it out because I was so scared to show the world parts of me, because I knew it was going to be met with like criticism, and I became I didn't want to deal with it. I just was okay with not posting. Like I wasn't going to put anything out there. I wasn't going to let anyone learn anything about me. And I've kind of got through that phase, and I'm more comfortable now with just being myself. I've found a stronger like self-identity where I feel less impacted by other people's perceptions. So, I'm still only 24, so I'm still like growing through it, but I feel good with the place I'm in now. And I kind of, not that I have it conquered, nobody will ever have it conquered, but I'm in a stable enough place where I can balance like being authentic and putting myself out there and handling like the fallback that you get when you do that.
And your approach is kind of like, because you had a baptism by fire, basically, that video blowing up, those kinds of comments, you had to go through all of that to probably come out where you are now, being like, oh, I'm being better at being myself online and everything. Do you just not read comments? Do you just have like if they're talking about me behind my back, they're behind me for a reason kind of mentality? Or what is your approach now?
Obviously I try to limit my social media as much as possible, which is hard though, because social media is fun. Like I love social media, but I hate it.
I love hitting a scroll. Yes. I love hitting a scroll. Oh, favorite time of the day. I
love it, but at the same time, it's not good for me all the time. But to your question, I kind of have I saw this like on TikTok. I was scrolling and I saw this quote, and it kind of was like, it was a quote to the fact of like the artist who never like dares to paint will always criticize the one that does. And I kind of have taken that mentality on of like, when I see hate or I see people choosing to comment on me or they give their negative opinions anywhere, I'm like, usually a person that is pursuing greatness or really putting themselves out there is not participating in this. So clearly this is someone who is too scared to pursue what I'm doing or pursue what they love to do to the fullest. And like, that's sad. I feel bad for them at the end of the day. Like I truly feel sad for them, because I am going to continue to put myself out there and pursue greatness, and people that don't are the ones that usually are the ones commenting.
I got chills there. That's a hell of a quote.
Well, Olivia loves, I get many messages a day from Olivia of like quotes, TikTok quotes, or like, you've got to read this, girl. Or she'll be like, I actually saw this one thing on TikTok, and then it's an inspirational quote she saw, and she's always saying them to me. And I'm like, okay, we got it. You saw that on TikTok.
You literally saying that, I was like, I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Like, I'm putting that one in my pocket for later. Thank you.
I actually love that though, because my brother is the same way. Like he's constantly sending me motivational reels, or like, even like clips of podcasts where the person is like inspiring. And I'm like, thanks, T. Like, love you, bro. Like, and he'll be like, have a great day, sis. Like, kill it. And he'll like send me the motivational reel. And I'm like, you're such a positive person. Like, I love this for you.
Is he older or younger?
He's 3 years older than me.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm the baby of the family, the little sis, and he's the big bro.
I'm trying to find some quotes that Olivia probably has sent to me. Hold on. Recently, this was funny. Recently, this wasn't like an inspirational quote, but I sent this one to Olivia. I said, it wasn't a quote, but it was like a funny meme. I mastered how to be alone. It's the horny part that be cooking me. Dude. And she goes back, cooking me.
Cooking me, dude. I'm so good at being alone.
Oh, she recently sent me one where it's,
the others.
I love being your big sister, by the way. And it's just...
I got that too.
Yeah.
Photo montage. That's what she sent me yesterday. I was like, you're crying, aren't you?
I was bawling my eyes out last night. TikTok had me on an emotional rip. That's why I was doing my makeup for this and I was like, why are my eyes puffy today? I was like, I was bawling on TikTok last night at like inspirational, beautiful stuff. My bad.
No, TikTok.
Sorry.
TikTok is one of them ones. It can sense out when you're feeding for that, and it'll just give you like 5 videos in a row of like inspirational or like heartfelt with the music and the nature pictures. And I'm like, man, you got me.
Stuff about family, stuff about life. Like it knows when I'm about to start my period. Like I swear, before I know, my TikTok algorithm is on. Like it's on it. It's spooky.
She also got into Patty the Baddie phase. I'm getting a lot of that.
What's Patty the Baddie?
You don't know Patty the Baddie?
No. He's an MMA fighter.
Oh, I do know. Wait, the one that is famous for saying that he loves to smack pizza or
yes.
Okay, I do know.
He could get really big. Yeah.
Yeah, he's blonde. He's got an insane accent because he's from Liverpool. I love him so much. Yes. And I watch edits of, I don't follow MMA, but he's so good at what he does. And I think he's just cool. And he speaks out for like men's mental health. And he has a wife and like beautiful twin daughters. He's like an amazing girl dad. Sorry. I'm supporting a male athlete for once. I don't know.
Ew. Bad. This is not a safe space for that. Don't say that here.
This is not a safe space.
That's disgusting.
Back to the W. Who has been like a sister to you in the W?
I think I'm still like building my league friendships because I am newer. And for me, like some of the schools I went to, it's not like a lot of my teammates got drafted with me. So like when I was at TCU my last year, I was the only one that got drafted and made the roster from like my college. So it's not like I have a whole lot of and like when I was at Louisville, I think just two of my teammates from there are in the league. So like I'm building friendships. I've had a lot of older, like De'Erica. We like call her Mama D. Like she's been awesome. And I have a few others that I lean on for support sometimes or questions. Yeah, I think I'm in the phase where like I'm young enough to where I'm still building my friends, like my really solid friends that I'll have in the league. And I've changed, like this is my second year and I'm already on a new team. So like that change of environment and like I restarted this year basically. So it's been unique. I don't know how you feel about it, Lo, but like being friends with people that you compete against, it can be hard.
And that's what I was going to ask you. So it's an interesting dynamic, I think, in both our sports where at the end, like they're your teammates, right? But for me, at the end of the day, that could be a girl who's going to take my spot from the Olympics.
Yeah.
And that could be the girl in front of me in a spot for another tournament. So it's like, I love them. They're my friends, but you also have to be able to be uber competitive against them. Because in the roughest sense of it, she could be in your way to, your dreams or whatever. So it's a weird balance to me, like this idea of your team being family. I don't agree with that. Your family members, you can't just be cut all the time.
Yeah.
You're not competing with your family members for affection from like the coach or whatever. So it's I wouldn't say it's fully a mind fuck, but it is like, I love these girls, but I will drive you into the dirt for that spot.
Yeah.
I
I think we're on the same wavelength. Like, I think it's good to have bonds where you can enjoy, like, because you spend so much time with them. Like, you want to have like a baseline friendship and true like chemistry. But at the end of the day, like, this is our job. Like, I'm trying to keep my job. She's trying to keep her job. I might get traded to another team and then have to compete for my job there and also try to like, it's such a unique, I've accepted, I think that like my best friends and my like my closest people are people that are not basketball players or like they're not in the WNBA. Like, I think that's kind of where I found my space, is like those people that I really rely on aren't there, but then I can have casual friendships with people in the league. But at the end of the day, like, if we stop talking and never speak again, that's okay too. I have my people that are like solid over here. So I agree with you.
No, that's what came to mind for me, because Ilona, she recently told me a couple weeks ago, she was like, I really want to keep building my community outside of sport. Like, I want to keep making new friends. Like, as I get older, that's so important. So I'm glad to hear that, like, that is still, I mean, do you have time to be building your community outside of basketball? Or is it just the people that have always been with you?
I mean, right now, I would say it's mostly people that have always been with me. But as I'm getting older, like, I have started, especially like with the fashion side, like, I've made a lot of pretty solid friends and it's refreshing for me to like go into a new space and not constantly be surrounded by my sport or other athletes. And so like I've started finding that where I'm building like strong, true friendships and relationships with people that I just met or met last year. But I don't know. So sometimes I'm in that phase of life where it's like, am I doing enough? Like, am I maximizing this, or is life meant to just be chill and everything come to me? Like, do I need to put myself out there more? Who knows?
Is Hailey life maxing? Does she need to life max more?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
I talked about this, I think, on a recent episode too, but I was seeing this guy in professional sports and I was like, oh, do you have friends on the team? Who's your friend on the team? He's like, not really. Those are my coworkers. I was like, oh, a different energy maybe than they expect of women's sports, where like women's sports are like, you must be so friends with everybody and you love each other. Love you, sisters. But to these professional sports, and also they're getting paid millions of dollars, they go in, they do their job.
Yes.
He could like his teammate or he might not like his teammate. So I think that's also how the WNBA is going to, with, you know, the new CBA and making more money. You guys are now, that is your job. Yeah. And to make that money, you have to do your job. Whereas for my teammates, us and our few thou a month, if that, you kind of want to like your teammates if you're going to be
enjoy
with
your
them
life
every day.
while you're there.
A little bit.
Oh, I love that. You know, funny fact though, I actually like have a little, I'm probably misleading you. I have a little bit of background in rugby because my strength coach, when I was growing up, I had him from when I was like 10 till when I graduated high school, he played rugby. And so he would always talk about how like it's better than football, like American football, and like we do it right. And he would show me like what he was teaching or how he tackles. And he was a big, strong dude. Like, I was like, yeah, I would run away if you ran at me.
Hailey, do I have an opportunity for you for LA 2028? Okay.
Would I be good? Do you think I would be good?
You'd be great at it. Like, I actually looked up your height the other day because I was like, to me, you seem like you should be 5'4" because you hang out with 6 foot tall baddies, but you're actually like 5'9", right?
Yeah, like I'm taller than the average female.
But you next to Cameron Brake, it seems like you should be 5'4".
Yes, it's like the Steph Curry effect. Like, everyone thinks Steph is small because he's always around KD, but like, once you're in normal settings. But yeah, if you think I would be good, I mean,
do you like running?
I'm not against it. I'm not opposed.
Okay, perfect.
And good news is that rugby starts 2 days before opening ceremonies, so you have time to do both.
Wow. So I can life max is what you're saying.
You can Olympic max. That's what you can do.
Sport max, life max, Olympic max,
style max.
Actually, too, one of our we just hired a new like physical therapist for my team, like to travel with us. And he plays rugby too. So when I'm like doing my rehab with him and I have to do like the balancing and catching the balls, he'll like rugby toss the balls to me, and I'll be like, whoa, like relax, like don't do too much. But it's interesting, like, because he told me he's basically like the quarterback. That was the position he played. So he'll like do the spins and toss it at me hard.
Must be scrum half.
Yeah.
Huh.
Whatever
That's
that
what I
word.
had to do.
That's the word right there.
Yeah. Whatever.
When I'm on set with Ilona, like she's doing a shoot for one of her partners, TJ Maxx, whatever, and there's a ball involved, nobody on set can throw it. And I've thrown one a couple more times than the average person, but I have to be on the receiving end of her passes off camera. And I'm always like, Doja, okay, here we go again, Doja, all day long, because nobody else on set knows what to do with it. So that's scary being on the receiving end.
It's good for you to have a PT who comes from rugby or knows rugby, because the injuries that guy's probably learned about.
Yes.
Actually, when it comes to ankle girl twins, I also did my ankle.
Are we ankle buddies?
Ankle twins.
Yes.
What you got? You got some new bionic in there?
No metal. So I'm like a baby. I'm a baby ankle.
Yeah.
Oh, natural.
Yes, I'm all natural right now. So hopefully it stays that way.
Hopefully. Me, I am working to get my dorsiflexion back on this ankle. I mean,
it
it's
takes
spooky.
forever.
Is that?
It's like, yeah, how far can you get your knee over your toes? And I'll tell you what, not far for me. It's leading to a lot of problems all over the place,
Which
honestly.
is like so frustrating, because it seems like something that you should just be able to do, and your body just like won't do it. It's the bane of my existence every day.
I have a question for you. Do you have hobbies? Because I'm
Yes.
getting into golf, Hailey. What are you doing?
Ooh. Golf is hard because I used to play softball growing up. Like I played for a really long time, and so I swing it like a softball bat, and I just hit like line drives that are off the ground like this much. Like I get no carry. I've kind of picked up tennis recently, which I'm also having to retrain my swing because I'm like trying to hit a home run every time. So we're working on that. But I love to like bake. I'm a baker. I picked up crocheting when I had surgery. So I do the crochet. I love the jigsaw puzzles. Like I go hard for the jigsaw puzzles. I mean,
hell yeah.
All of us in retirement in New England, let's jigsaw puzzle together and play tennis on the side. How about that?
Vermont. We're planning a Vermont trip where we're going to jigsaw puzzle and crochet. And
ideal, actually.
I actually recently passed some old people lawn bowling.
Ooh.
And so I got a card. I think I'm going to get into that, guys.
You are collecting hobbies.
Yes, I'm here for it.
Hobby maxing.
Yes, please.
Hobby and community maxing.
That's what life is about.
Okay, well, since Hailey's about to be on my team for LA28, we're going to play a game called Try Hard. A goal in rugby, when we score points, it's called a try. You probably already knew that.
Yes,
you know everything
about
rugby.
No,
so you've got to try hard to answer these rapid fire questions honestly.
Okay.
Ready. Go to coffee order.
Matcha, iced matcha.
Oh.
Sometimes I mess around. I play with the milk. Sometimes I'll get whole milk. Sometimes I get coconut milk. Like,
you're so crazy.
I'm crazy.
You ever get a cream top on there?
I don't. I like honey. I'll do the honey. I'm not into the cream yet. We'll explore that further down the line.
We love a cream top.
You might have to put me on.
Matcha maxing. I got you. I love a cream top.
I might need your advice.
And Hailey, the thing is, it's just heavy whipping cream, pretty much, that they've slightly made thicker, and then it's just an inch of it on top of coffee.
Yeah.
Is there any health benefit? No. It's pure joy.
It's for the vibes,
joy
which is all that matters.
Favorite fashion trend of 2026 so far? Jorts?
Yes.
Crop jackets?
I was just going to say that. Jorts, no question. I love
You be
jorts.
rocking those jorts. Hey, you be rocking them.
You guys, I love jorts. Sweat jorts, jean jorts, khaki jorts. Like, I don't discriminate against any jorts. And I'll wear them.
Jorts maxing all day. We're both Adidas athletes, Hailey, and I'm like, I don't remember seeing that one online.
Yep.
The way you are putting together these fits, I'm like, that ain't on my app.
No, I'm telling you, I'll get on that website for like 2 hours and I will find the jorts. They might be deep in there. I'll find them. Or the polos. I love the polos too.
You're wearing jorts and polos, Hailey. I would look criminal.
No, you can do it. You can do it. I guarantee you.
Try it.
You could try it.
No.
No, try it. All right. You have a degree in finance.
Yes.
What's the biggest money lesson you wish everyone knew?
Ooh, I don't think that's not my lane of giving advice. One thing about me,
fair.
I believe that money comes and goes and it comes faster when you spend it faster. That's like my life.
Hey! You're a spend money to make money type person.
Yes.
I'm not. I'm trying to be that now. Hence the apartment.
Good. That's a good. Is that why we're waiting on the furniture? We're taking it one step at a time.
I'm not doing IKEA. I'm going out. I'm gonna spend some dollars because I want the stuff I want. But I've never been in that phase of like spend money to make money. But I think there's like one shark lady who's on Shark Tank who like literally just spends money and she makes a lot of money. So is that right? I don't know, but that's what I'm gonna start doing.
Manifest it
with caution.
Spend maxing.
Spend maxing. Money maxing.
Who is your hear me out or your weirdest crush?
Okay, wait, give me your example first.
Mine would be like Patty the Batty. You know, that's sort of like, yeah, hear me out, right?
Hear you out.
I've
actually never thought about this, like a hear me out one. I'm more of like I'll have a crush for like the moment and then I'll move on. Like the World Cup, I had like 4 boyfriends during the World Cup and none of them knew that they were dating me, but that was my man for the World Cup. And now now I'll never think about them ever again. Like
until another 4 years if they're there again.
I think I'm more of like a serial crusher than a hear me out crusher. I gotta think about this though. Who's one that is like, what are you thinking, Hailey?
Well, give us your World Cup crush. Mine, Jude Bellingham.
No, that was mine.
Of course, obvious answer.
Obvious.
Yeah.
Answer. How about you come up with something more creative, Ilona? Okay, Hailey, what would be on your family crest?
Wow, these are truly questions I've never had asked before. These are
You're
great
welcome.
questions. Honestly, a cow.
Why?
Because I feel like our family bonds strongly over a good steak. There's always steak around.
Hell yeah.
So like these are like big events in my life and there's always steak there with my family. So I would say like a cow, a nice cow on there.
Hailey, you're cooking a steak. How are you doing it? Give us your tips.
Oh, medium rare. It has to be medium rare. No sauce.
Okay.
I'm a big salt girl. I like to keep it basic. I'm a basic flavor. I've never cooked a steak. I don't know how. But if I did, I think I would just stick it on there and put some salt. I don't know. I would need to learn. How do you cook a steak?
It's like a whole process, like with a pan and you're basting it with butter. I'll go over it later. Yeah, where you base it.
Okay.
You guys are offline about this.
Is this one of your like? Did you pick this up and now you're a steak maxing?
Hailey, I'm actually steak maxing now. I'm really cooking a great steak. And
yeah, it's actually so good.
It's so good.
Really good.
Have I cooked it for any suitors? No, but my sisters love it.
That's good.
So
that's the best.
Once I fill this place up with my new hoes, I'm cooking steak. They're all gonna love me.
You do have to sit on the floor and eat it.
You will have to sit on the floor or my one lawn chair I have outside.
That's fine. I'll sit on the floor.
Hey, perfect.
If they don't love you when you're down, they don't get to love you when you're up. That is the key.
Exactly. And we're gonna be up soon. Once I start spending like I should, and I'm talking a lot, I'm gonna be great.
You're gonna be in like MTV My Cribs. I know it. It's gonna happen. Welcome to my crib.
Welcome to my crib. It's just like one living room and then my bedroom. Welcome to my crib. Here it is. Open floor plan.
This is the whole thing.
This is the whole thing.
Hailey, now that you're part of the family, you've got to help out around the house. Choose a chore and you'll be given a corresponding challenge. We have laundry, dishes, vacuuming, or sweeping.
Dishes.
Dishes. Can you read the last note in your notes app?
I actually don't know. I have no idea what this is about to be. Let me grab my phone. Okay, ladies, we're about to find out together.
Big reveal.
Oh, my last note is my itinerary for Montauk that I made for me and my mom. So it's all the restaurants. This is kind of boring. It's just all the restaurants and things that I found while I was TikTok researching what we should do.
Top place on there people should check out?
Oh, we went the Ditch Witch poke truck on the beach. We waited in line way too long for it, but that was maybe some of the best poke that I've ever had in my life. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
it was worth it.
Write that down.
But that is it. I'm sorry. I feel like I disappointed you because I have some good ones in here, but they're just not at the top.
No. If you got another one for us, feel free to give it. If you got a hot take in there, tell us.
I got some lore in here. I definitely do. But we'll keep that within the family.
Save that in the notes.
We'll offline that. We'll do the steak and the rest of the notes app offline.
Yes. We'll reconvene.
Okay, well, Hailey, thank you so much for coming over.
Of course. Thank you guys. I'm actually loving the backgrounds of your guys' rooms.
Don't look, okay? I'm getting an interior designer. It's going to be completely different in here.
It's
going to be completely different.
It's going to be so different.
There's going to be a painting here or something. Maybe a shelf. We don't know.
Yeah, I'm loving it though.
World's your oyster.
Yeah, really, the opportunities are endless. So,
yeah.
You truly have the highest potential right now.
She really does. Only up from here, Lo. So follow Hailey on the court playing for Connecticut Sun, plus on TikTok and IG at Hailey Van Lith.
Thanks so much for coming over to the House of Maher, a Wave original.
Be sure to watch, subscribe on YouTube, and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Plus, follow the show on social media at House of Maher for clips and behind-the-scenes content. From here, everyone, keep life maxing, jorts maxing, and steak maxing.
Steak maxing.
We will see you next
Vermont
week.
maxing, all of the maxings.
Vermont maxing.
Cow maxing.
Cow
maxing.
Washington maxing.
Beach maxing.
Yes.
Montauk maxing.
Montauk maxing.
Montauk maxing.